أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. All perfect praises be to Allah Ta'ala, who created for you mates, spouses from yourselves, that you might find comfort, tranquility in them, and sets between you love and mercy. Praise and peace be upon the Messenger of Allah, Muhammad bin Abdullah, who said in a hadith narrated by Imam at-Tirmidhi, the best of you are the best for their families, and I am the best to my family. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, I greet you all with the greeting word of peace, the greeting of the people of Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My topic with you today is about how to handle marital relationship in Islam, Islamic marriage guidelines or guidelines on Islamic marriage. Allah Ta'ala said in the Noble Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 228, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولهن مثل الذي عليهن بالمعروف وللرجال عليهن درجة والله عزيز حكيم. And they, women, have rights over their husbands similar to those of their husbands over them, to what is reasonable, but men have a degree of responsibility over them. This noble verse includes all the marital rights and duties for both wife and husbands. Let us clarify and summarize it. First, let us start with the husband. O righteous Muslim husband, you should know that the real man is the one who is good to his wife. Treat her in good terms, with kindness and gentleness. Respect her, protect her, and appreciate her. He does not speak harshly to her, but rather avoids the method of blaming in every matter. Instead, he tolerates her undesirable actions, such as denying his favor and good things that he has done for her, because that's part of a woman's nature. Be lenient with her without weakness in dealing with her. Because if a husband meets violence with violence, this may lead to the separation and severing of the relationship between them and the destruction or destroying of the family. So caring, respecting, protecting, and appreciating a wife is a sign of true and real manhood. O good husband, praising your wife for her appearance, cooking, adornment, listening to her and respecting her views, no doubt wins her heart. To win her heart, my brother, always praise her and be kind to her and thank her for all the work she does for you. Thank her for all the good work she does, for all the work she does for you. And you will find that she overwhelms you with her love, kindness, and serves you with conviction and satisfaction. She will serve you with conviction and satisfaction. Being easy upon one's wife, abandoning bad communication and arrogance are ways to achieve a lasting, happy marital life. Don't forget, my brother, in Islam, exchanging gifts is the key to winning a heart and is a reflection of one's love. Being generous with one's family is the best charity that one can give, and time spent with one's friend should not be at the expense of that with one's family, for they, means your family, are worthier to spend one's time with. They are worthier to spend time with. Remember, my brother, good husband, good Muslim husband, remember, anger is the cause of all disputes, and the relation between a man and his wife is far too valuable to destroy in a moment of anger. Remain silent whenever you become upset, and remember that forgiveness is closer to piety and wisdom. Forgiveness is closer to taqwa and hikmah, piety and wisdom. My dear brother, the pious and good Muslim husband, remember that the real men are those who forgive their wives' mistakes and seek forgiveness from their wives when they offended them. Remember, forgiving or seeking forgiveness in Islam is a sign of strength and never been a sign of weakness. Only those who are weak in their personalities, zero pride, and lack of understanding of the Islamic teachings will consider seeking forgiveness or tolerating others is a sign of weakness. Kalla, never be. Oh my dear Muslim sister, a righteous Muslim wife, remember that the true Muslim wife is a source of refuge, security and comfort for her husband in a marital home that is filled with sincere love, compassionate, tolerance and mercy. The truly guided Muslim woman is the best one to understand this great meaning. She is the best one to understand this great meaning and to translate it into a pleasant and cheerful and joyful reality. True righteous Muslim wife is obedient to her husband, provided that no sin is involved. She is respectful towards him and is always keen to please him and make him happy. She is always keen to win her husband's love and to please him. Nothing should spoil his happiness. So she speaks kind words to him and refrains from saying anything hurtful or upsetting. She is always careful to give thanks for Allah's ta'ala, countless blessings, and she never loses her patience if she encounters difficulty in her married life. The true righteous Muslim wife is humble and kind, but she does not allow her character to weaken before her husband, so long as she is in the right path and is adhering to the way of Allah Almighty in her marital relationship in particular. A religious good woman who is obedient to her Creator Allah Ta'ala will never deal with her husband with arrogance, with takabbur. A religious good woman who is obedient to her Creator Allah Ta'ala will never deal with her husband with arrogance, with takabbur, nor will she rebel. She will never rebel against his guardianship. She will never try to assume his role. She always seeks his comfort and is always at his service as per her ability, because she realizes that her success and her gaining of paradise Jannah is subject to her obedience to her husband, along with the fulfilling her obligations to her Creator Allah Ta'ala. Abu Huraira reported that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, إذا صلت المرأة خمسها وصامت شهرها وحصنت فرجها وأطاعت زوجها قيل لها ادخل الجنة من أي أبواب الجنة شئت. If a woman prays her 5 daily prayers, fasts her month of Ramadan, guards her private parts, and obeys her husband, it will be said to her, enter paradise through whichever of the gates of paradise you wish. Narrated by Ibn Hibban and At-Tabarani. My dear brothers, my dear sisters in Islam, especially those who are about to get married, let us summarize the mentioned guidelines as follows. 1. Turning a blind eye. Turning a blind eye to faults and mistakes, especially words and deeds by which nothing but was intended is needed in marital life. So both spouses, both wife and husband, should turn a blind eye and avoid picking on matters great and small, or scolding about any matter except duties that are related to Allah Ta'ala, or do duties towards Allah Ta'ala. Number 2, put up with one another. Both husband and wife must put up with one another. For every child of Adam is bound to make mistakes, is bound to slip. And the person whom one should put up with most is the one with whom one lives and mixes the most. Neither party should resort to a feet for tat, as we say, to a tit for tat response. If one spouse sees the other becoming very angry, he or she should restrain his or her own anger and not respond immediately. So we should not resort to what we call a tit for tat response. We don't respond immediately, we just be patient. 3. Advise the other to obey Allah Ta'ala. Each spouse should advise the other to obey Allah Ta'ala. This is among the most important duties for both. Advising each other to obey Allah Ta'ala. Number 4. A man should not hate his wife. As a Muslim good husband should not hate his wife if he sees in her something that he dislikes. He should not hate her because he sees in her something that he dislikes. Because if he dislikes one of her characteristics, he will like another, which will make up for it. This is what Allah Ta'ala tells us to do. As he said in Surah An-Nisa verse 19, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وعاشروهن بالمعروف فإن كرهتموهن فعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا ويجعل الله فيه خيرا كثيرا. وعاشروهن بالمعروف فإن كرهتموهن فعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا ويجعل الله فيه خيرا كثيرا. And live with them, women, honorably. If you dislike them, it may be that you dislike a thing and Allah Ta'ala brings through it a great deal of good. Number 5, good attitude. What we said in Arabic, husn al-khuluq. One of the most important things that can make married life happy is a good attitude, husn al-khuluq. Therefore, Islam raised its status. Islam raised the status of husn al-khuluq. Finally, my dear brother, good Muslim husband, my dear sister, righteous, good Muslimah wife, the married couples knows that the condition of one's family, the married couple know that the condition of one's family is constantly fluctuating, ups and downs, satisfaction and dissatisfaction. Therefore, man should always forgive mistakes and overlook shortcomings and be kind and compassionate. No doubt, married couples have many worries, but good treatment and kindness to one another make them disappear. Married couples, we all know, have many worries, but good treatment and kindness to one another make them disappear. May Allah Ta'ala make us among the believers, men and women who have been true to their covenant with Allah Almighty. Ya Allah Ta'ala, Ya Allah the Merciful, bestow on us from our wives and our offspring the comfort of our eyes, and make us leaders of the pious. Bless our children and guide our men and women to the right paths. Forgive us and our parents and all the believers on the day when the reckoning will be established. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.